It's always what Wan does whenever we start Skyping. Every time, that's what he does. Except, I think his laptop is more expensive than mine, but his video quality is like horrible. I don't know what it is. It just looks really bad. Like it's really grainy, and like mine's not that great, but it just looks really funny. See always, but it looks weird. I'd like to introduce a few things first. This, a Yankee candle, Midnight Jasmine, which Yankee is a nice brand for candles. So there's candle numero uno. I want to get in the shot. Whoop, that's burning really high. I don't think it's supposed to burn. Oh, okay. That's not that bad. And then, secondly, we have apple nut muffin candle. Smells very delicious. You want to? Yep. Smells nice. Yep. There we go. See, that one doesn't flare up. This is a Skinny Love cover of Bon Iver, which I've been really fond of lately. I don't know what it is, but I've been really into Bon Iver lately. Like, I would say by now I have, like, the self-titled album Bon Iver pretty down-packed, like, knowing it song-wise, so I feel good about that. I'm working on For Emma forever ago. I listened through it and stuff like that, but I don't think I could identify songs yet, but I'm working on it. Definitely working on it. The first time I heard it, I thought all of them sounded pretty much the same, but the more I listened to it, he's got a pretty nice range of ability in his songs, you know? Ooh, candlelight. That looks a little too choppy. Meh. That illustrates the candlelight better. Maybe some more. Ooh. Doesn't look bad. That looks more indie though. Horrible webcam. That's not bad. That looks pretty indie right there. Indie. What was I gonna do? Oh. Auto face detection zooming. It's still recording. Whoa! Check that out. Head is over here. Yep. Got me. It's over here. Come on. Over here. Yep. That is pretty cool. Or I could just, I don't know why Wan always does that, but he does. Okay. Song time. Mr. Ian, Bon Iver, Skinny Love. And I have the lyrics up, not because I don't know the words, which I sort of don't, but just because I think whenever I hear any of his songs, I don't think he actually sings the words. I think that he just makes up syllables and stuff like that, and then just posts the lyrics online to lyric websites. Especially songs like Holocene. I don't think I could pick the lyrics up off of that. Some of the verses, but I don't know. Jagged vacants, thick with ice. I thought it was like shaken bacon, stick with us. That's what I thought it was. But, okay, whatever. Skinny Love, Bon Iver. sparkled on the hope in light brass seas. My song note is full, so slow on the split. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. Now all your love was wasted, then who the hell was I? And I'm breaking at the bridges, and at the end of all your lines, who will love you, who will fight to fall far behind. Come on, skinny love. Come on, skinny love. Oh my. There you have it. A Shirtless Wave cover of Bon Iver. Shirtless Wave. Notice the lack of shirt. Lack of shirt right here. Not as much shirt as I usually wear. But the cough syrup cover was shirtless, so some sort of catching on to it. I do not have a NOS today. NOS. Not one of those, but I have a Monster Import. And when I went down to get this, I applied at the Country Corner because they have a big sign out front that says "Help Wanted," and I'm not sure how relevant that is to the band, like, you know, pop punk hit band, top artist, Green Day cover band, Help Wanted, but I applied, so we'll see how it goes. Nicole was talking to me about if I want to take any shifts, then I'm supposed to go to the in-services, and I thought that if I just didn't want to be on the schedule, I didn't have to go to the in-services, but I guess Wave's wrong on that one. So, yeah, I think I'm done with the Y, and I'll let Nicole know. Dan actually is done now, too. I think maybe 3 weeks ago he turned in his 2-week notice, so he's done. I don't know what he's going to do with his life, but, I mean, he hates the Y, but what else is he really going to do, you know? So, I guess he could get a job at Shell. We need to be 18 for that because of cigarettes and stuff like that. What's really funny, I'm sorry for making this video so long. Dan, he stopped smoking, but now he chews. So he'll go in to Shell and buy cans of chew, and they don't ask for his ID because they know that he'll just get Thomas or somebody to buy it for him. So literally he just goes into Shell, everybody knows him there. He's like, I want a can of Copenhagen Wintergreen or something like that, and they're like, oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, whatever. And he thinks it's much healthier to not smoke and to chew instead, but I'm pretty sure tobacco, like that you put right here, is just as potent with the bad stuff in tobacco. I don't know, whatever. I'm not trying to judge, but I guess I really am trying to judge. I didn't really want to do this time, but now that I'm not on it right now. Now that I'm on it, talking about, you know who, the big E. Actually, she's not very big, kind of a medium-sized E. Emily. I think I talked about her last time, so might as well talk about her this time also. Her hair, just to throw this out there, looked really nice last night at youth group. Just saying. So, yeah. So I'm gonna say, we didn't actually talk last night. Kind of weird. Usually we do. Well, at least a little bit. I don't think we did talk. I think she smiled at me one time though, and it reminded me of a Reliant K song. What Reliant K song is that? I feel. Pressing on. Ah, that's it. You smile at me and I feel the love you have for me. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't been very recent with Reliant K. But, before I go, I want to try out some cool video effects. This is, ooh, steam coming out of my ears. Maybe with the candles. Power Ranger. I should just record a song sometime with these things on. Sparkly. Viking. It's pretty cool. And I got these cool avatars. And I actually made a few avatars. Hold on. This one's Justin Bieber. Ah! 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 Doesn't really work very well. This one's the Big T. It's about the best that I could get with them. This one's Davey with his HTML stuff in the background because he's always obsessed with coding. Oh. Our president, Barack Obama. Yes. Presidential debate last night was very riveting between myself and Mr. Romney. And I can put myself all different places. I don't know. Something to try. Might want to do it for a music video or something one day. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe. Look at all these places I can go. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. We'll see you later, Ian. Candles are out. And I'll probably see, we might have a, maybe Sunday. I got my license. Ooh, wanted to call you to talk to you about that. I got my license, and Mom is gonna let me start using the car, because I'll have insurance and stuff like that. And I applied for a work-study program at CCBC also. So over the course of the whole 2 semesters, I'll be making $4,000. So I could probably buy a pretty decent car and pay for my insurance and gas and Monster and maybe a NOS or 2. Maybe I might go down to my good friend Ian's house. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you later though, Ian. Bye-bye. Sounded really creepy. Goodbye, Ian. Goodbye. Nope. Bam. Goodbye, Ian. Bam. Hold on. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. Goodbye, Ian. No. Goodbye, Ian. Pow. Alright, literally goodbye, Ian. Oh.